We live? Yes. Okay, we are live. Let us begin. Welcome to Olympus Academy. Roll the intro. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, before we start our live analysis, this is our Instagram page. Links down in the description below under the Olympus Academy. And that is me. My name is Chen Yongjing and
My name is Chen Yu. Hello guys, what's up?
hey, hi. Okay, we've actually been friends since secondary school. It's been quite a while. So we decided
Yeah,
to
man.
collaborate and start this Olympus Academy to teach you guys the good stuff.
Yeah.
So,
We hope that you guys can gain something from this, Yeah,
yeah.
everything here is free and just out there for you guys to see.
Yes. Okay, let us start on the euro dollar on the 15 minutes chart. Go ahead, Chen.
Yes. So guys, okay, Yongting, I would like you to try to just change to the 4 hour time frame first.
Okay, I'll clear my charts. Going
Yes.
on to the 4 hours.
Alright, so if you guys zoom out from the 4 hour time frame, you can see that there is actually a swing high at the exact price of 1.005. All the way from the left, we can see that on about the 20th of September, there is a high there that is uncleared.
So we can also call this the buy side liquidity. Smart money concepts
Yes.
or ICT is the same thing.
Yes, yeah. So you can see that this specific swing high here, that gives me reason to believe that price can come up to clear what Yongjing has mentioned as buy side liquidity. So that's the first bias that we can have. And also we see as of current price action, as of like let's say the past week, on ever since like 24th of October, we can see that price actually is super bullish. It's super duper bullish and it have actually continued its trajectory up. And if we go down to the 1 hour time frame, yep. And if you go down to the one hour time frame, you can notice that price actually kind of consolidated and reaccumulated from 26 October about 12 a.m. to about 10 a.m. 26 October. So you can see that after that consolidation, price actually made a run up all the way to parity. And what I mean by parity, I mean that the euro and the dollar is exactly at 1. So you can see that price actually tapped onto the psychological level of 1 and actually broke past it. And that gives me reason to believe that Euro USD have reason to continue moving up. Yeah. So moving down to the 15-minute time frame, where I have marked out some key levels. So if you can on the 15-minute time frame of the Euro USD chart, we can notice a demand zone at the bottom. However, do take note that not all the time price can possibly tap into the demand zone, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it can, it must tap into this zone. Sometimes, and many a times actually, you can see that price will just clear liquidity and you start to head up. And if you can see the two red lines that I've marked out at about 1 and at about 1.0015, the two red lines are very important because there are areas that liquidity can clear.
So to add on to what Chen is saying, you are probably looking at this area. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, looking at this area. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
So I believe that price has been clearing liquidity, and all this clearing of liquidity is just funneling a move up to the upside. Always remember, guys. Okay, the number one rule is that if price wants to make a remarkable move to a certain direction, price will always have to sweep liquidity first, or clear some kind of level of stop loss to give it strength to continue moving upwards or downwards. So that is one of the most important concepts that me and Yongjing have stuck by to this day.
Yes.
Yeah.
We,
So
we always look for liquidity to be cleared before we take any trade. So for this area that Chen Yu is looking at, if I zoom in nicely, he's looking for liquidity to be cleared here, which also is the ICT fair value gap, where price might potentially head up, clear liquidity, and head down to the M15 demand zone.
Yep. So adding on to what Yongjing mentioned clearing of the fair value gap. All these will just be confluences if you were to take a buy call or a buy trade on Euro USD. So of course, the greater the confluence, the better and the higher probability that your trade can come to fruition. So for that case, confirmation such as the clearing of the fair value gap is giving us a lot of reason and quite a strong rationale behind why we believe that euro can continue moving outwards.
Yes.
You.
Also, maybe, just maybe, to add on some kind of confluence and confidence to our idea on the M15 demand zone, maybe we can draw out a Fibonacci line and we can actually check out. And yeah, we have a 61.8% Fibonacci line lying right in our M15 demand zone, adding confluence to our point of interest.
Yes, that's very important. And yep, so that would be about it for EURUSD. And ultimately, we believe that EURUSD is currently still on a retracement, and it has definitely potential to hitting upwards, especially when currently there's a lot of risk sentiments in the market that's favoring the euro, apart from the USD. But all those are fundamentals that we will get into in the possible future. So, Yongqing, back to you.
Okay, now let's move on to gold. So I will probably clear my entire chart. We can see what's up, what is going on. So on the 4 hours, recently price has cleared the recent liquidity area, and then price retraced downwards. So we can possibly look for a retracement buy entry at this area. So this is a 4 hours demand area. So I'll just write it out. So any thoughts from you, Chenyu?
Yeah, so I believe that, like what you mentioned, price on the 4 hour time frame, it definitely looks to be very bullish. And if you notice, right, at about $1,670 for gold, price actually already broken structure. And what I mean by a break of structure is when the 4 hour actually closed above that level, 1670. If you can see, the structure on the 24th of October, on Monday, was actually broken. So structurally, we believe that this is actually bullish and it can continue moving up. Yongqing, back to you.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so we have quite a lot of liquidity there. So I'll set this area out as the buy side liquidity. So if you guys actually notice, we focus a lot on liquidity clearance, and if we want to have a bigger picture on why price bounce up, so we want to have a kind of story, we want to tell a story why. So you take a look, price reflected off this demand zone. So right now, since it's bullish, we are looking for price to possibly come down to the demand zone where, through confirmations, this is not a signal service, price might potentially tap into the demand zone and head up to clear the buy side liquidity. And to maybe add confluence to that area, there is a 61.8% Fibonacci line in confluence with the buy side liquidity. And to add further confluence and confidence in this trade, there is a fair value gap located right here. Also, maybe to draw the other way around, okay, there isn't anything. Okay, delete this. So with 3 confluences in place, fair value gap, 61.8% Fibonacci retracements, and the buy side liquidity, and us being on a bullish trend, we have a high confluence high confluence trade that price might tap into a demand zone and head up. So I'll take profits.
Yep. So it is as simple as what Yongqing had mentioned, and I don't mean that trading is simple, but if you look at a technical standpoint, you kind of piece the puzzle together. It's like forming Lego, right? Building Lego sets. Each Lego piece is like a clue or like a confluence that you take. So as you slowly piece the puzzle together, and ultimately the trade comes to fruition, that's one of the best forms of satisfaction that we can get, or any traders out there that can get, seeing that analysis come into play. So actually, like if you were tuning into the live stream on Monday and Tuesday, actually me and Yongqing were discussing on a possible trade on Euro USD and gold that I think Yongqing have already done an outlook on. And you guys check back and look back on his trading view, you guys can see that the entire outlook actually came to fruition and everything was according to plan. So Yongqing, you can take over from there.
Okay, so thanks for that. Okay, moving on. So I actually had a M2 and M3 points of interest where I was looking at, and also the M15 points of interest. I was expecting price to bounce around these two areas, either this or that area, before price goes up. To hits, I'll take profits and take a look what happened. Press look. Price actually bounced within the M2 and M3 point of interest and within the H4 fair value gap before price hit our take profits, and price went even further, even higher up from towards our weekly forecast area, which is here.
Yes.
Price is already on the way there. Okay, so I guess that's about it for today. Is there anything you would like to add on?
Yeah, so I think that is for Wednesday, which is an important trading day, and that's our outlook for the day. Yep. So if any of you guys would like to see something else, or like to see a specific currency pair that you would like us to analyze, do leave it in the comments below. Yep, that would help us a lot, and obviously do subscribe to us as well. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and also please follow me on TradingView. It's DogeStonks, and remember to follow us on Instagram, The Olympus Academy, where we will be bringing you guys the good stuff every day, and see you guys every day at 9 p.m. Singapore time or 9 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, let us roll the outro. Okay, bye guys.
Bye guys. See ya guys.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
See ya.
See, nice.